everyone, and welcome back for another great video about London. Hello everybody, and welcome back on my channel. Hello everybody, and welcome back on my channel. Hello everyone, and welcome back on my channel for another great video about London. Today I'm out and about, and I've decided to take you with me to show you the most Mews streets. And this is a typical London Mews street. Guys, a quick reminder about my challenge. This month is about traveling, holiday, and enjoying life abroad. Because I cannot really do that, I've decided to make the most out of my days off and act like a tourist in this beautiful city. That being said, enjoy the tour. This beautiful mews has 43 properties used for residential purposes. As you can see, some of the garages remain intact, while others have been converted. On the right-hand side, you can see this beautiful horse, which is part of the last two riding schools in central London. This mews is famous for that, and this is the only one still operating as a working stable. This beautiful mews is one of the largest. It's also unique because it's still operating, and the main use of the old 65 properties now is residential. Mews houses were built in the 18th and 19th century, originally intended to stable horses with accommodation above for the servants. Because they were built to serve the aristocracy, many are located in the very best areas. And this is the best example to illustrate it. Just by crossing the street, you can reach another beautiful mews, which contains 9 properties used for residential purposes. Hyde Park Garden Mews. It's very inviting from both entrances, and it has been a pleasure discovering all 46 unique buildings. As per its name, we're getting significantly closer to Hyde Park. Mews is a British name for a courtyard of stables with a living area above them. Usually they are built behind large city houses, just like in this example. In order to carry on with my tour, I had to cross Hyde Park, which is one of the largest in London. So let me tease you a bit by showing you some beautiful spots. The following mews is home to 86 properties used for residential and commercial purposes, and as a unique touch, it has its own pub. A small gossip for you guys. Some people say that Madonna and Guy Ritchie own the property on this street. Pretty impressive. Look at this door, guys, it's so narrow. This charming mews contains 33 residential properties. These two arches were built in the 1860, and let me remind you that the mews, it was built in the 18th century as a house for maids serving London's elite. This mews is pretty popular between writers, and it has been called the prettiest and the most unusual mews. It's not only popular between writers, it's also popular between Instagrammers and filmmakers too. The next mews, it's a small one. It contains 9 properties used for residential purpose. Funny thing about this mews is that it wasn't on my list. I found it accidentally. The Great Brick Arch indicates the entrance into the next mews, which is home to 23 properties used for residential and commercial purposes. We are slowly walking towards the next mews on my list, which is home to 23 gorgeous properties. This colorful mews is charming, and it's located only minutes away from Hyde Park. It's worth mentioning that for most of these beautiful houses that we have seen today, their owners had applied for alteration approval, mostly for basement and rooftop. This was another inviting mews that wasn't on my original list, but I decided to add it afterwards. So this one contains 30 residential properties. This fine wall mural was commissioned in 2015 by long-standing ski holiday and property specialist Erna Lowe, who has been based here for around 60 years. This mews contains 16 residential and commercial properties. The mews on the right-hand side, it's slightly smaller, contains 7 properties, where some are sports and antique car dealers. We are slowly reaching our final destination for today. This is a lovely cozy mews which holds 22 properties. As this concludes the video for today, I must admit I enjoyed behaving like a tourist for one day. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day and watching my video, much appreciated. I really hope you liked the subject and you found it interesting. See you soon!